Hey there. Today I want to talk to you about something different. We talk a lot on this channel about software, and the way we think about software is you should be seeing less of it because you already have too many things to do in your day, and checking an extra piece of software isn't really helping you out. So doing less of a thing is actually beneficial, but there's also doing more of the right thing. And that's what I want to talk about today. Today, I'm talking about something that kind of sounds abstract, but is actually one of the most practical life skills that I've acquired over the last few years. And you'll be able to use it in your daily life to make better decisions or in your business. Now, and the thing I want to talk about is how to craft good explanation. And this isn't just some academic exercise. Good explanation actually shape how you make choices. Whether you're deciding on a business decision like offering free shipping to your customers versus developing a new feature for your product, I think you'll be able, with this video, to be able to make better decisions. And I'm drawing inspiration from one of my favorite thinkers, David Deutsch, and his concept of good explanation slash hard to vary explanation. Now, when I say a good explanation, I mean something with four traits. It's hard to vary, meaning every little detail of the explanation is really critical to the explanation itself. You can just swap a piece and have the explanation work as well. It has very high explanatory power, meaning it not only explains your thing particularly well or the particular thing you're thinking about, but also a wider range of tangential things. It's falsifiable, meaning it can be proven wrong, and it's clear and coherent. It doesn't need jargon. It doesn't use jargon. But why do this criteria matter? Because flimsy explanations lead to flimsy decisions. If your reasoning is easy to tinker with, if you can just swamp out assumptions without addressing what really matters, then you're actually not finding the truth. You're just rearranging convenient excuses. Let's say you're thinking about offering free shipping on your kind of ceramics coffee shop that you're doing. A weak explanation might be, let's offer free shipping because our competitors do so. That's it. That's the whole reason. But what if your competitors change their approach tomorrow? What if their circumstances don't match yours at all? The explanation is easy to vary, just swap in some excuse, and it doesn't deeply connect to any of your goals. Now, a stronger explanation digs deeper. It looks at the problem you're trying to solve, and most of the time, the problem you're trying to solve in business is one you've set for yourself. It's a goal you're trying to achieve or some kind of big picture ambition. And if you don't ground it in this problem, your explanation doesn't have any really strong hold. So you often also need to remind people what your goals are for your explanations to make sense. So let's jump into a better explanation of why we should offer free shipping. Um, could go like this. We should offer free shipping not because our competitors do so, but because it expands our customer base outside of the city onto not only the country, but also the wider European continent. This in turn makes our online brand more attractive because it's much more interesting to watch content on things you can actually own than things you can't. And it will in turn attract more potential customer because people are more likely to share some content. Now, you could disagree with its explanation, but this explanation is pretty hard to vary. So it's a great point to start a disagreement. Maybe you disagree about the big picture goal. Maybe you disagree about a sub point in this explanation, but it doesn't matter. What matters is you have a great starting point, and this is a better tool for you to start making better decision. And this is the first thing you can do to start making better decision. But it's missing something else. A good explanation should be easy to criticize, but it should also have competitors. If you're the only explanation, then do you know that you're the best? So I would continue my argumentation by comparing it with alternatives. So let's say we also compared this strategy to other potential growth options. For example, opening a second storefront, starting a coffee subscription service, or running pop-up shops. And they all have issues. For one, opening a second storefront. This involves high fixed cost and limits scalability. It also keeps us bounded to a single location. Starting a coffee subscription service, this would diversify our products because we don't do coffee, we do coffee ceramics. And we think that this is not a good explanation to the problem that we want to solve for our customers. And the last one, running pop-ups, pop-ups, they take a lot of time, effort. They can be good for brand exposures, but they really lack the scalability that we're looking for this year. They don't provide the consistent long-term growth we're aiming for. In contrast, spending more time on our online content coupled with offering free shipping provides the highest reward to cost benefit. Notice how every little detail is doing real work here. Their explanation acknowledges the risks and connects it to the long-term strategic goals. This is no random guesswork. And if you tried swapping out one part with another, the reasoning wouldn't hold up. It's easier to argue against this explanation because it is so clear. So it also leads to better argumentation between you and others. But why does this all matter? Because the quality of explanation drives the quality of your decisions. And your decisions shape the direction of your entire venture. If you commit to building great explanations that are hard to vary, testable, and grounded in reality, you're not just making one good call today, you're laying the foundation for a smarter, more resilient tomorrow. That means more trust from your customers, more confidence in your team, and the freedom to navigate every single challenge ahead that are inevitable. In other words, a good explanation isn't just something you say, it's something you build. And once you master that art, you'll find that everything from product strategy to your personal goals get a lot clearer. If you found this helpful, hit that like button, subscribe for more deep dives into smart decision making, and let me know in the comments what are tough decisions that you're facing today, and what's your best explanation for why you're tackling it the way you are.